Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Slock, y'all, give me 1 second. The sound's been messing up. Slock, y'all, give me 1 second. Hold on. The sound's been messing up. Slock, y'all, give me 1 second. Hold on. The sound's been messing up. Slock, y'all, give me 1 second.
Created the weapons, the armors, the helmets, and this and that, so on and so forth. So the Lord created the smith, which is the modern day scientist that blow the coal in the fire, which is to create the technology of the ICBM missile. So the back of this, yeah, right? To create this. This is the Lord's weapon right here. This is the Lord's sword. His sword shall be bathed in heaven, right? It shall come down upon what? Who? Idumea. All right. So these things right here, they're gonna be shot off, man. They're gonna be shot. They're gonna be shot out into the continent, come back down, dismantle, lock that off, drop this off, and then the warheads open up, and then they split, and however much warheads they packing in these, the scripture saying their teeth do they hurt, right? So when these things drop them warheads, that's what's going to do the damage. Multiple warheads. One can hit New York, another one can hit Jersey, Connecticut, you see? So they can just split and drop wherever the hell they're going to drop. So it ain't hard to tell. No, 200 million missiles going to destroy them.
Now you got warheads that's a whole 20 to 30 warheads.
That's a lot. That's a lot of warheads, bro. That's great devastation. That's a hell of a destruction. That's overkill. The Lord's gonna overkill you, yeah, bro. That's great. This waste is destroyed. This is what's gonna waste. All right, that's gonna waste, and that's gonna destroy right there. Yahawash, Bahasham, Yahawash created. That's the Lord's sword. That's the glittering sword. All right, that lightning sword. That sword that's gonna tear. This sword right here is gonna bring about a new world order. You saw like talking about new world order. This is when the new world order is gonna be established. The new and final world order, ran by the Israelites, ran by Yahawash. All right, through the power of Yahawah and the Israelites, King David, and then the rest of the 12, the 11, and then the 144,000. All right, which the 12 is a part of that, which is the governing body, the ones that are going to receive the power to establish righteousness on earth, spiritual power to do this, fly here, slay these people, Superman powers, whatnot. All right, all by the who? The commandment of Yahawash, bro, leading this true power, man. So that was good, right? Yeah, mention it on you guys.
Verse 10, it says, "And the heaven shall pass away."
Right, I just showed you. Show you again. America's about to be destroyed by fire, right? In which the heaven shall pass away with a great noise. All right, this rulership is going to pass away with a great noise. Guess what? That noise is going to be heard from all over the world. Everywhere is going to hear that boom. That boom, 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 boom. You know, like how you hear, you over here, Staten Island. You hear fireworks in Coney Island. Right? How it sounds like a distant boom, but it's a deep hit boom. Them nations from that's not gonna get hit by they're gonna hear the boom. They're gonna hear the boom. It's gonna sound crazy, right? They're gonna feel the earth shaking. Buildings gonna be dropping. You know, the earth shall reel to and fro, like the scriptures say. Buildings dropping, people panicking. Nobody gonna be running out stealing TVs during that time. You know what they gonna do? They're gonna be running them churches, calling on their false gods. This is the end. They're gonna know that this is the end, right? But those places are gonna be preserved because people gotta go into slavery. Nations gotta go into slavery. The whole earth is not gonna be destroyed. Nations gotta get conquered. The 2/3 that ain't gonna die by the Muslims, they gotta get put to death. Not the 2/3, because the 2/3 is the portion that's here in America. But the other Israelites throughout the four corners of the earth, the wicked, the rebellious, they gotta get put to death. Because the rebels amongst Israel. Because the pie chart represents in Zechariah where it says 2 parts shall be cut off and die, that represents in this land called America. All right? Because this is where immense fire is gonna go down there, bro. The furnace. Yeah, bro, you know?
It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Meaning everything is gonna melt with fervent heat. It could have just said everything is gonna melt with fervent heat. Because everything is made up of elements. From people to cars, even elements are in the air. The atmosphere right now has elements. We're breathing in elements. You know, these people are elements. The ground, you know, the trees, the clouds going to disperse and evaporate. Everything is going to melt with fervent heat. Fervent means extremely hot. Yeah?
The earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Right, so just like it say Malachi. Somebody get that real quick?
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
That's the day of the Lord. All right, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. America is going to be so hot, bro, that the only way to not feel that heat is to get the hell up out of here. Obviously, right? It's going to be hot. The earth is going to feel hot. Talk about global warming, well, the Lord's about to warm shit up. All right? It's going to be warm. You're going to feel the noise. You're going to hear the noise, feel the earth shaking. It's going to get more hot than normal, but not to the point where you're going to die. Because remember, these people they got to remain. They got to live. Waters are going to evaporate. Water surrounding the United States is going to evaporate. The landmass is going to look different. They ain't gonna, you know, the landmass is going to look totally different. The rivers are going to dry up here in America. It's going to be like however the missiles do its thing, Yahawash does its thing, it's going to be like a big plot of dry land. It ain't going to look like the continental shape of America right now. It's going to look like a big plot of, and we're going to look down and be like, damn, that place got toasted. Lord willing, I say we're going to look down because scriptures tell you that in Isaiah 26 and 26 and 20 and then Revelation 15, that you're going to look down and see, you know, from the sea of glass, looking down. You know, Psalms 91, only with your eyes you're going to see the reward of the wicked. And we hope to be those men standing up, looking down above the firmament, outside of the earth's firmament, looking, you know, from up, looking down, and giving glory to Yahawash, bro. We gonna be, our eyes gonna be wide open, like, like, you know what I mean, bro? It ain't gonna be a normal event. It ain't gonna be no, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna be there like, just like, you know, we gonna be like, woo, rocket the Yahawah, Hashem Yahawash. Rocket the Yahawah, Hashem Yahawash. The Wadi Yahawah, Hashem Yahawash, looking down like, you know, come on, bro.
You know the Lord's gonna give us a close-up. We have the perfect eyes.
Bro, we gonna see it. We gonna see it. We you know, I ain't gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying, like, yo, I'm on. You see that? Y'all see that, brother? You know what I'm saying? We gonna be looking like, yo, the Lord was fucking playing, bro. Giving glory to Yahawah, Hashem Yahawash, that we were able to escape. And that's why we out here fighting, getting down for our crown, bro, because it ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? It ain't over yet, man. You know, we hope and pray and believe that we part of that hopeful elect, but we just gotta keep going. We just gotta keep going, bro. Show ain't over. It's about to get real ugly out here in Babylon, man. Those that have been fucking around gonna get fucked around. So what you doing, bro? Yeah.
Washington D.C. and it was on Instagram too. Washington D.C. and all these like the president and these other high-level people in the government are in bunkers now. When they show Washington D.C., it looks like there's nobody in there.
It's possible, you know what I'm saying? Because if they in bunkers now, they in bunkers because of civil unrest. They know it ain't World War III just yet. They know that. They know that. They can do their little precaution. They gonna go down there and dust it and make sure the camera works. You know, yeah, get comfortable. You know, everybody, you know, move in, get comfortable. You know, make sure that you know got dick maids and servants down there. You know, because hey, don't the scripture say that in Revelation? Somebody get it. The captain, the king, and then the slaves, because they gonna have servants down there. They gotta have servants down there. Shalom, my brother. Right? They gotta have them big ass bunkers. They got slaves down there, bro. They got servants everywhere they go. You think the elite are gonna be, you know, making their own tea? And no, they got servants, bro. And they got the bottom servants to do the dirty work. So yeah, Malachi 4:1 it says, "For behold, the day cometh that the burnt has covered, and all the proud, all that do wickedly shall be stubble." All the proud and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Now, the proud are those that do not hold themselves accountable, because not holding yourself accountable for your actions makes you proud. In other words, I don't gotta answer to nobody. That's that attitude.
I wanted to show that little video before I got started from the elder, one of the elders. You know, I'm Juan Gabar, 144 Awakening. You should go subscribe to him if you haven't. You know, new people who coming across my channel. So, you know, as always, Shalom to elect Israel, to the hopeful elect Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, and the foreign Israelites that look like the other nations scattered across the four corners of the earth. I want to give all praises to Barak, Yahawah, Barak, Yahawash. Barak, Yahawah, Barak, Yahawash. Got to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawash, Bahasham, Qadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone led me to his truth and been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, and show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those who are part of the elect and to the hopeful elect. Lord, wouldn't we part of that number? Lord, wouldn't this be edifying to those who fear the name of the Lord and is striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities? His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5, it is not slack. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9 is unto a ring. 2 chapter 5, verse 42. Shabbat Shalom. You know, we in the new moon right now. You know, this is a holy day to the Lord. You know, this is really our Sabbaths these days. You know, on the new moons. Moon means month. You know, so Shabbat Shalom to all y'all out there. You sincere believers of Yahawash, Yahawash, Barak, Atham. And you know, we're gonna go ahead and get in this lesson. Lord put the spirit on me to deal with a couple articles. So it says Congress is about to vote to expand mass surveillance, and Ukraine is on the cusp of losing. And this is part of prophecy. So Lord, when is that fine to the flock? Go ahead and get into it in some various end time topics as usual. You know, always try to pull up and, you know, kind of look around our full surroundings of what's going on the earth. You know, what Yahawash is doing. So, you know, when you read Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, it talks about how the devil's going to come down with great wrath, only because he know he only have a short time. Slocky, give me 1 second. I had to you know, call these people, the StreamYard people, to see why my sound wasn't working. I had to fix it real quick. So we're gonna get back over here. And like it says, eyes everywhere, expert warns, but Esau, even the so-called white man, have always been surveilling us. Okay, what they're saying is to start cracking down on like a deeper scale. Like everybody who's watching the truth, they got them in a bracket. Okay, everybody who really believes this truth and you've been tuning in and you've been watching Esau Edom knows that you're with this, like you're with the truth, and he's gonna test you. Like that's why we're getting ready, because we know that they're watching us. Okay, they know we have this understanding. They spend billions of dollars to make sure we don't have this understanding. Okay, and that's why they're gonna watch, because they want to see who they can like still get to conform to the MOTB. Some people that know they Israelites is still gonna give in. Okay, you got to have the spirit of Yahawash not to take that thing, man. It's not something that we have the power to do or not do. That's why we rely only on Yahawash. He can only give us that spirit to be in that time, reserved from that judgment, because if he wants you to take that thing, he gonna make you take it. He can mess around since you didn't want to do the work. You want to sit around, chill around, and even though you still believe the Lord had Esau even hold you down, put that shit in you, then he start controlling your ass. Like you got to make sure you are protected in the spirit, And how you do that is, stay occupied in prophecy and do what the Lord told you to do. He all specifically told us we needed to be doing this work as men, first and foremost. So, like it says, prophecy experts worry that proposed reform bill will greatly widen how the government can surveil Americans' digital communications. And another thing I want to add, like there's helps too. There ain't not everybody is a prophet, but just pray to the Lord. If you wanted to bid out there, at least be doing videos. Like I posted a couple videos on YouTube on my video section. It was like a younger Jake. He real young. You know what I mean? But he's still doing something. Like he's making little videos about Yahawash. Like he's doing something, and he's gonna get better at it because he's already pretty good at it. And I'm gonna start playing some of his videos for some of the intros because I think he's gonna, I think he really gonna start doing it. He's kind of young, so he's just trying to be useful, and that shows us, especially us big older brothers, that gives us no excuse. You got the young hopeful, like young still like contribute how they can. So the U.S. House Intelligence Committee has proposed a reform bill that privacy experts are warning could significantly expand the government's mass surveillance apparatus. So they're just basically cracking down. Okay, see, their eyes will be there will be eyes everywhere, but they already got it like that. Like there's a video of this one dude who was showing that like on their own, so it was taking a screenshot of them every 5 seconds. Like they've been doing this. Okay, so when they bring this kind of stuff out, it just shows you that they're finna really crack down on it. They're finna do something with all the stuff they've already collected, basically. And they're gonna start coming for the elect. Whoever they are, they're gonna start coming for the elect because they don't want this truth out there. But they know the rules. They can't just do whatever. The Lord's not gonna let them. They can't do nothing if the Lord don't let them do something. So the ones if something does happen to us, the Lord, just like Job represented the elect. Job was tried, and Satan went to the Lord and said, okay, well, how about your servant Job? I'll test him. He was like, well, you can do this and this, but you can't kill him. And that's how we're finna be tested. So Psalms chapter 6, verse 46, to show you that they do this stuff. They search out inequities, which is sin upon sin. That's why you got the Arabian stores with all the bongs and all the shit you can smoke with. And then you got scales in there, but they tell you don't sell no weed, don't sell nothing else. But, they got the scale at the damn Arabian store and they tied in with Esau. Okay. And then they promoted they got the Amalek, the first descendants control most of the media. Them so-called Jewish people, they say they the Jews. They not. They know they ain't. They use the media and they get the worst of Jake and make him do all that shit and give him money and let it think like this is success for Jake. This is how you gonna get here. Drugs, rap game or sports. That's all they try to do. They try to get Jake to be a damn court jester, a jockey, no knowledge. Okay. So they accomplished a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them. See, every one of Israel, they're thinking about how to get us to go off. And the heart, which is the mind, is deep. Okay? That's how they are. So we know they're going to do this. So when they say they're going to bump that shit up, they're going to really do it. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. And this is why the Lord's got to take them out, because they declare unrighteous decrees. And they're not to help anybody. They're not to help nobody. Not even, the Esau Edoms here, or they're getting fucked off because of the decrees. Okay? Now that the curses are starting to be applied to them especially as well. So Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they has prescribed. See, they prescribe these things. What's prescribed? Let's look that up real quick. They prescribe certain things, okay? They prescribe wickedness, okay? So when we see this stuff, like these different articles talking about they finna pass a law, it's literally gonna have wickedness all over it. It's not gonna be to help nobody. This is. So we know this place has got to go down. Just like Big Bro was saying when we started in, the elder, he was saying like this is going to be, because this place is full of the proud. They got to get put to death, man, because they think that they're tough. They think they're more powerful than the Lord. So the Lord's going to do something about it. He's been waiting. He's been waiting all this time, been watching his saints die all throughout the centuries. And now he's finna come do something about it. Okay? And see, like I see how it says Assyria is the Most High's instrument. That's what it's talking about, like Esau, even so-called white man. That's his punishing stick. That's his sword. That's what he uses. Like to punish two Jakes, he's 2/3 of Jake. He's going to use Esau even to do that. Okay? And this is the things that they do. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed, right? Said they prescribe grievousness. What's that word prescribed? Like I was just gonna say. All right. Right.
Strong's H3789. Kathav.
See, it says to write, inscribe, engrave, write in. See, that's what they do with these laws. Write on, write down, describe in writing. These are unrighteous decrees. You see, a register, enroll, record to decree, written down to be recorded, be enrolled. And it says also, this was pretty edifying, to continue writing. That's why they keep continuing documenting every damn thing they can come across. This is an unrighteous decree. They're trying to act like they're the Lord. You see? And they're prescribing grievousness, like the even the wicked like hate this system, okay? Because it's fucking them up too, especially now. To turn aside the needy from judgment, right? To take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. And at a time, that's how it was before we came back to understand that the Lord's finna receive us, who came to repentance, who's of Jacob. We were widows. We were widowed to the Lord, and they took away the right of us when we didn't have no power. They took everything from us, So, as we keep reading, because we know the true fatherless is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The Lord doesn't accept him as a son. He's only, and that's why he's using him as the weapon. We're the Lord's people, so that's why we're getting punished. Okay, this is how the Lord punishes his people whenever they are okay with this kind of shit and not pointing it out to our people. Okay. We see how I said they take away the right from people, turn aside needy from judgment. See, that's what they do. They be judging people that don't need to be judged, and then people who's supposed to, people who, vice versa. You got people who really did need to get judged. They got judged in a horrible fashion. And sometimes it's because whatever we did in the past. So you got to put that in mind too. So verse 3, and what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? That's the missiles that Big Bro was talking about. Okay, the elder. To whom will ye flee for help, and where will ye leave your glory? And that's how this place is. They glorify themselves and like they're really somebody special on the earth, and they're finna turn the cocoa powder. Okay, the Lord's gonna jack everybody up in this thing who thinks that the truth is void, from survival. Okay, this is why all of us hopeful elect members, the ones that's here, that's been here, at least the ones that I can see, like we know this is all that matters. Okay, so we're here every day. We're here saying, what do you have Bahasham Yahawash do? We do that every day. Before we even start breathing and stuff, we try to make sure we pray for everybody else who's doing it. Everybody else who's not praying for them. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man. See, proud. He think he don't got to answer to nobody. He doesn't think he needs to answer to Bahasham Yahawash, right? Neither keepeth at home, which means what? He don't want to stay in his backyard. He want to go to your backyard and everybody else's backyard. That's why there's 1,000 damn Babylon the Great military bases everywhere. That's what it's saying. He don't want to just keep his own shit. He want to take everybody else's shit. Who enlarges his desire is hell. And hell is talking about the grave. You still got Jake thinking that there's a place you burn forever. That's not true. This place is going to be the lake of fire. Okay. That's what that is. The lake of fire is those missiles. Okay. This is hell out right here. Hell means the grave or the conditions of living on your enemies. That's why they call this place the so-called white man's heaven, the so-called black man's hell. This is why they say this kind of stuff. Okay? Because it's a hell for us here. Because we're put at the bottom of this place. And is as death, and cannot be satisfied, and gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And what do? They just put a bunch of fucking cameras everywhere, and they start watching everybody and studying everybody, see what they're going to do to them. Because they're wicked. That's what they do. And then they be trying to blame shit on other people, so they can start their little wars, just like they did with 9/11. They blamed Osama bin Laden, did all this other shit, and went over there and fucked their shit up. Okay? They wanted a reason to go over there, and that's what they're going to do this time, too. They're going to try to make it seem like they want to make it to where it looks like they had a right to just start attacking grievously and viciously. Okay, they're trying to play the cards right because they know they got a lot of enemies. Just like that show, that movie, Leave the World Behind or whatever. Like that Edomite, what he say? He said, yeah, America, we got a lot of enemies. And your enemies, they all got missiles this time. That's the difference. All the enemies that they had last time didn't have no missiles. Now all of them have a bunch of missiles, and they're thinking about making their own shit. So they're gonna try to make it seem like, oh, y'all are fucking with our shit, so we're gonna fuck with y'all. So don't just, when you read this shit, just take it with a grain of salt. We just stick with the scriptures, but we're trying to show that shit is gonna tie up to the scriptures every time, but we really don't know what they're doing. They forge lies. Everything they telling you on this computer is fucking, if it ain't the prophecy, is basically we don't know. We know this prophecy is gonna happen though. So cyber attacks against key U.S. infrastructure continue, but this time it's China. They try to say that China did a cyber attack or whatnot, right? Whatever. I thought they were just talking about sharing secrets with missiles the other day. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just never know with these people. They're wicked. They just do wicked shit. And it says to seek out break the arm of the wicked and seek out his wickedness till you find that. So we just look around for it. We tie it in. Chinese affiliated hacking groups infiltrate critical American infrastructure, like I was just saying, but I wanted to be specific, including a Hawaii water utility and at least one oil and gas pipeline, right? So when you get more into it, it says more than 24 high-value targets have been attacked in the last year. So it has been about a year since they've been doing this, right? They're trying to make it seem like this shit just happened, you know, the other day or something. No, they've been slowly getting this shit ready to take this motherfucking place down with Russia. And the other thing is by passing high-tech firewalls, targeting ordinary employees, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Says the military, says Beijing's military has burrowed into more than 20 major suppliers in the last year alone. So it's around 20. They, you know, they're intercepting passwords and taking shit. So if they can shut it, if they, you know, if they want to shut some shit down, they'll shut some shit down, basically. But we know that it don't matter what they do, really. It's all up to Yahawash now. It could be from that. It could be from all of them doing it. We don't know. We just know Yahawash is going to do it. You know? You don't want to seek out too much. You know, it says not to, you know, be overwise. You know, we just need to know the story. We need to know, this is an important part of it. What Yahawash did, because he's the only way we're getting out of here. So this is John chapter 8, verse 42. And it reads, and Yahawash said unto them, if the Most High were our Father, right, Yahawah, were our Father, would ye would love me. See, so if that's really our Father, that's how you see, that's why we do this work all day, because we really love the Most High. That's just not you just read that shit. Like, that has to, like, you look at that and you can look at back all your past movements, and it means like that showed you loved the Lord, you know, your actions, right? For I proceeded forth out and came from the Most High, neither came I of myself, but he sent me. See, so we were sent. You know, that's why we have a passion for Yahawash like the rest of the world doesn't, because we were sent to do this. You know, Lord willing, we are that number, right? So verse 43, verse 43, why do you not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word. See, 2/3 can't hear the word. Even though they read it, they don't do it. That's what's happening right now. The Lord's marking who's all not really doing it. Because why? Because all of them been blinded by who? Esau, even so-called white man, with all his shit he got. Right? Verse 44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. See, that they want the bag. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth. So what happens when you see they saying China did something? They probably lying because there is no truth in him. See what I'm saying? They probably lying. It's probably even it could be them doing it. It might be a greater scale than that, because they want this place to get overthrown so they can bring in their new world order. Okay, so there's no truth in him when he speaketh a lie. He speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So we know most of the time when we see these articles and stuff, you know, they're lying for the most part. Okay, they lying about something. You know, that's what they do. They don't ever tell the truth. They never abide in the truth. That's why I said never trust thine enemy, because they're always going to lie. They're never going to tell you the truth, especially during Jacob's trouble. You cannot trust the Edomite, man. I don't give a fuck how nice you was or whatever. Y'all was cool at work or whatever. If they're Edomite, they're not going to be trusted, because they're going to remember the judgment of Yahawash is coming for them. They're going to do whatever they got to do to escape that. That's what they've been doing the whole fucking time. Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Right? That's what we see it. That's what we're seeing in these articles. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing all types of judgment be able to get passed by. You know, we're going to prove that in a couple of articles I got in a second, but I want to read one more, and then we're going to get to it. 1 John 3, verse 8. I'm making pretty good time. I ain't got too much left. Okay, so 1 John chapter 3, verse 8. He that committeth sin is of the devil, right? For the devil sinned from the beginning. For this purpose, the Son of the Most High, right, which is talking about Yahawash, was manifested that he might destroy the works of the devil. And that's what he's coming to do. He's saving us from Esau, even the so-called white man, because he's fucked all of us up. Like, we're all out here just getting back to the ways, that we lost this whole time. And he done changed the times and the laws and the dates and told everybody the Sabbath's on Saturday, and the Lord's name is Jesus. Okay, that's what they did. And the Lord's gonna come undo all that. Yahawah is gonna come undo all that, and we're all gonna get to see it, Lord willing. Because he said we're all gonna be there. I'm gonna show that in a second, but I want to pull up a couple articles real quick, and we're gonna get to it. So this was one I had on there. It said Ukraine is on the cusp of losing this war, right? We're screwed. Yeah, you are screwed. You're pretty fucking screwed. They got a good point. Okay, they know they're screwed. And later coming is gonna be, Taiwan getting attacked by China, and once they win that, then America's they're gonna be looking like, y'all, you lost this last two little battles. You put all this bread in here. Y'all ain't shit no more. Y'all military weak. Y'all running out of people who want to fight for this place. People tired of this place. Like, everything's happening at the same time, just before this place gets short. Nearly 3 centuries. Belligerences, Slovakia later, and with more than $200 billion of Western cash gambled on Ukraine beating Russia. They put $200 billion over there, and a lot of that shit came from us. They just pulled that shit out of the tax. It's just like, if you the big bro and little bro, you give him his check, you like, hey, little bro, I'm finna take like 10% out of that. I'll get back to you later when you come. I'll get back to you later if you don't screw up and do something stupid. Then by the time you go file your taxes, they took all that shit. That's how they do. A lot of that shit came from us. The military academy that once trained Napoleon last week assembled 100 military, political, finance, academic, and business leaders with the intimate knowledge to the war to privately game out what happens next. And what are they all saying? They're saying Ukraine's gonna lose. Okay, we see at the top. They're losing, which means what? America, Babylon the Great's losing. Okay, and while that's going on, Israel's, showing the ones who say they're Israel, they're getting attacked too. Israel attacked by a neighbor amid Joe Biden's warning to Netanyahu, right? I don't know if you said his name right, but basically, let me go to it. They got attacked by somebody else. I gotta go find it again. Hold on. Okay, they shot some missiles. I know it's somebody else that they getting in with. I read it earlier. Bear with me. That's not yet. It's down there a little bit more. Damn. I guess it's just talking about Lebanon and where is it at? It's basically talking about that got attacked recently by Lebanon. And then you got Hezbollah, which is part of Iran, and then you have Hamas over there. Said about 18,000 people killed, So it was something specific that I read earlier, but I don't want to look too far. Basically, they're getting fucked up too. Okay, they're going through shit within their neighbors, kingdom against kingdom. That kind of stuff's going on. And then hold on. Bear with me, it's slow. Okay. So, and another thing they're doing is they're going to drastic measures, and they're showing their devil horns. Like, they're showing that they're doing shit. This one says Israel pumping seawater into Hamas Gaza tunnel. Okay, they was pumping water in there, and they said down here it was like 14 to 20 people that stuck down there right now. Like, it's just like they can't get out because it's flooded. Okay, that's some wicked stuff to just drown somebody in a tunnel like that. It said something like about 6-7 people were down there. Oh, see, it said it's unclear how many Hamas hostages may be in the tunnel network underneath Gaza. So it could be a whole bunch of people down there, because you got to remember a lot of people is shooting and shit upstairs, and there's bombs and everything. Okay, so these people then ran to shelter underground and they're flooding all that shit. Like, that's some wicked ass shit right there that they're doing. There could be kids and children down there, you know, they ain't done none of that. And that's why, you know, we'll make sure you got to fear Yahawash, man, because he's going to make these devils be really devils. Everybody's seen how World War II was and how wicked that was. This is the final one that's coming. This is going to be, man, you better have Yahawash, you know, in your presence. You know, you better have his spirit, man, because it's not going to be, it's through. Okay, this place is through. So, and another brother too, another brother, he posted this, and they posted this like, he said it was like 3 months ago. It was GMS rehearsing the righteous acts, and he just going back to like Russia. You know, he threatened to wipe out the entire U.S. Okay, so this is like all starting to ramp up. You know, because we already seen an article about a week ago. I did a couple of days ago, I think, that was talking about Russia was telling Israel, don't pump seawater into the tunnels. Okay, they were saying don't do that shit. You know, they're warning them not to do it, and they're doing it. They just began doing that. So that's why I wanted to bring that up. And that was released today. So we got this Isaiah. This Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Isaiah 31, verse 3. So give me a sec. So it says, Isaiah chapter 31, verse 3, now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. So we coming to a time where we're seeing America, Babylon the Great, and anybody who's joined with them is going to fail. And after that, everybody who thinks that they're going to rule after they destroy America, their council is going to fail, because Yahawash is going to come in and take over them. You know? So, you know, we're seeing that none of this is going to come to pass, no matter what they're doing. So Job chapter 18, verse 7, the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. Okay. So like I said, like we see them destroying each other, you know, in the middle of everything gearing up. But first they're gonna press that mark of the beast. That test has to come first, and then their destruction is gonna come in the salvation. So this is to the chief musician of Jeduthun, a psalm of David. Truly my soul waiteth upon the home from the Most High. Wait upon the Most High. From him cometh my salvation. Verse 2. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. So when we see these things going on, things start to panic, you're gonna see people start acting more selfish. People around you and stuff, they're gonna start showing their true colors. But we're not gonna move. We're gonna still wait on Yahawash. You know, we're gonna keep ourselves circumspect, and you know, a soft answer turns away wrath. So we out there with the enemy. We just, hey, whatever y'all want to do, bro. As long as it ain't bothering with me and my walk with the Lord, all right, whatever. You know, that's why that Watchman for Israel guy, he got arrested because he was trying to come at them and yell at them. Like, we ain't got no power, bro. You know, the Lord uses them as a punishment for us. You know, and the only way we're gonna know if like the Lord's really testing us is if we just been on YouTube doing these videos, and then all of a sudden he saw just grab us the fuck up and throw us in prison. We ain't hit nobody, we ain't hurt nobody. Like, you know, we just been telling the truth. If you get thrown in prison, something that you gotta know that's Yahawash testing your faith. That's what you gotta know that. So even if they do grab your ass up, don't mean you did nothing wrong. You know, if you're doing what the Lord said do. Psalms chapter 62, verse 3, how long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. You see, that's what they do. They imagine mischief. That's how we know, you know, this is part of their prescription that they're giving the people. Okay, as we seen earlier, that they you know, it said what did it say? What scripture was that? I think it's Habakkuk 2:5. Words kind of slipped my mind real quick, but I want to bring it back to a specific word that slipped my mind. Give me 1 second. No, it's not that one. Oh, okay, I remember now. Yahawash. It was saying grievousness, like they put grievousness on their prescription, like what they always put out that's gonna come next in society. Okay, that's what they've been doing the whole time, and you know, is mainly against the people of the Lord, right? They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. That's how they are. So that's how we know it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse, right? Then it says Selah, right? It's like, you know, the song that he's singing to Yahawah. And it says, my soul, wait thou only upon the Most High, for my expectation is from him. See, we have to have an expectation, you know, and how do we get that expectation? We get it through faith. You know, we get it through, you know, work, putting in work for the Lord, you know, dedicating your life to his purpose. And that's how you get that expectation. You can't have an expectation from the Lord, you know, unless you really been preparing to expect that, you know, and that's part of the building of your faith, you know. I just got a little bit more to this. You know, and also, shalom on everybody on the combo. Atham. Y'all know me. I usually take about an hour. I'm just about done. So, right, I want to look at this word expectation. You know, Lord been putting the spirit on me. Try to look up more words, you know, because it helps you get a better, you know, a deeper, you know, understanding of the scriptures. That's what they don't teach in the churches. You know, they're just about looking good. Let me get that.
Strong's H8615. Tikva. Tikva. And second entry, Tikva. Tikva.
Okay, see, it says up here, the thing that I long for. You know, this is all we thinking about. That's what hope is, expectation. And it says cord. See, a ground of hope. You see, that's the literal. It says literally a cord too. You know, it was like a spiritual cord. You know, that expectation that what we trust in what Yahawash said. You know, that's that cord. And if you let go of this truth, then it's like you let go of your cord for you to get pulled out of this destruction that's coming. You know, it's kind of like that. You know, like he threw a cord out in the middle of the, you know, the wilderness and caught us, and we're holding on to it right now. You know what I'm saying? All we got is Yahawash, man. We don't have nothing else. So, you know, but we know that they're going to come to naught. Acts chapter 5, verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. So you can't even supposed to spoke with Esau, Edom. And I seen an article earlier today. Some of these people got mad about that World Left Behind video, that movie that was by what's his name? Obama, right? They made an article and said they got mad because he was warning about so-called white people. And I was like, shit, you gonna really be mad at us because we be on our page warning you Esau Edom every fucking day. Don't fuck with him. Okay? And now they're just mad because they're putting it out in the public. You can't trust this motherfucker when that shit go down. You better not. You're gonna eat your ass or something and do some weird shit. Refrain from these men and let them alone. Okay? them heathen men, any of them, because they're all going to be like Esau Edom in that day. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. So when they make that wicked counsel and they go in there and do what they gonna try to do, I'm telling you, the Lord's gonna make, he's gonna make his elect do what they're supposed to do, man. They're gonna execute judgment, man. We've been waiting on it. So I got 2 more articles, like 3-4 precepts. We gone. Let me erase some of this because my computer goes a little faster. Let me see. Okay, we right here. Okay, so basically this is like, something that's been going on since December over here. It's, they in a Jacob Trouble type state over there right now. Like it's really flooded out, and it's been like that for like 3 months. Like think like you wake up all 3 months and everything's just flooded, and you still gotta live and stuff, So it says Somalia flood crisis update: 118 dead, 248 million affected. That's what I'm saying. Waking up and it's just water everywhere, like a river. We're outside. There's 248 million people going through that right now. That's Yahawash visiting the earth, man. That's what it looks like. It's not just, he's not going to just come and kill everybody. He's going to make some people be afflicted. And a lot of them are Jake, and they're being tested. And the elect, they might be in there somewhere going through this right now. That's why it says pray for the elect. We don't know. There's brothers everywhere, and it might be more. So we don't know. The Lord got them. So affected reading waters on ongoing humanitarian efforts. It says 899,000 people displaced as of December 12th, 2023. So, that's been going on for a little bit, but now they done counted it all. It's been like a month like that over there. So just destroyed. Jake want to talk about other shit when it's like, what I'm saying? It's some very perilous times that are coming to America, Babylon the Great, man. This place is gonna, man. Just like the elder said, he said it's not gonna be no small thing, Ain't gonna be just like a normal event. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 18, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. That's what it looks like when he visits the earth. 240 million people wake up and there's water everywhere. And the Lord did that. That was their judgment in that area. But if the elect's in there, he's going to make sure that they can escape through whatever the fuck they're getting into. Lord willing, we are that number, because that's what we're going to come to us. We're going to get, just going to be like a time of chaos around us. And if we're the elect, we're going to make it out. There's an angel going to pull up around you or something, a bunch of wolves just gather around you out of nowhere. Like when that shit happens to you, Jake, hey, that means you've been doing what the Lord said do. He's got you finna do some more shit. So get ready. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 19, I will begin to make inquisition of them, and they that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness. And when the affliction of the Sion shall be fulfilled. See, there's a certain amount of level the Lord was going to let you fuck with Israel. After you step past that line, after that's fulfilled, what you going to do, Lord? What are you going to do? Right? And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished. And when I will show these tokens, what's the prophecies? These tokens, these things that we see, that we're studying every day to see what's going on, right? The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. Everybody's going to see Israel in one body. And they're going to be like, damn. That's what life means. It means Yahawah, Bahasha, like that's what's going to happen. Everybody's going to see. We don't got to go that far. I want to go to this last article. Stick on topic. Just, some wickedness right here. Former Chief Kenneth Law charged with 14 counts of murder for selling kits that led to suicides in Canada. Okay. So he was selling these suicide kits. He was like saying, you kill yourself easy this way. You just pay me and I'll get it to you under the table. This is the kind of shit that's going on in America, Babylon the Great. Like, this is something that's light. Like, this ain't even nothing that's like compared to what things that, have really happened, like this that we don't know. Because shit. So, Shai with the wicked for some of the things they done. And they done some real fucked up shit here, man. Lord's about to really fuck shit up. It's Ecclesiastes 1 verse 15. And it reads, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. You see? And my point is that crooked can't be made straight, man. These people have been wicked every time they have came to the earth, and the Lord has set up a final judgment for them, for all the stuff that they've done, and they're never going to come to the witness of the Lord. They're going to get put there with a rod and iron. Okay. You're going to get put there because they're going to have no choice. You're going to find out, Lord said, you're going to be here. Guess what? You're going to be right the fuck there. There ain't going to be nothing you're going to do about it. And there's lots, man. This shit is very serious. That lot stuff is serious. Because once you in that lot, you ain't out that. Well, you ain't going to never be out that lot. Psalm chapter 37, verse 16, a little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. And you see, that's the thing with the wicked. They want many riches, and they do whatever they got to do to get it. They selling suicide kits, doing all this kind of stuff, just killing everybody, okay, with whatever, Even if them people did want to take their life, you don't go make it easy for them. You don't make a damn website and start selling suicide kits. It's retarded. Psalm chapter 37, verse 17, for the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. Okay, so we're upheld to a different standard. We're upheld to where, you're not going to see us out here doing stuff like that, man. We just want to wait on the Lord, keep it as simple as possible, and when it's time to really learn about something, we go into it, by ourselves, So let me do this. It's my last precept, Proverbs 10. And 6. And it reads, blessings are upon the head of the just, but violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. So, we know that their lies and their actions are always going to be wicked, man. And, that was just another article that I kind of wanted to pull up because it just shows the wickedness that they've done, It says to seek that until we find none, I'm not going to finish with that. Because that's a good one. I haven't read it in a while. It's Psalms 10:15, and it reads, break thou the arm of the wicked and the evil man. Seek out his wickedness till thou find none. So we're always seeking, to have more understanding, edification to bring to the flock to show like these people is wicked, man. Okay, look what they're doing. Look, they getting caught doing that stuff. We're supposed to point that stuff out, So, Lord willing, is edifying to the flock. Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, and the foreign Israelites that look like the other nations scattered across the four corners of the earth. Want to give all praises to Barak, Yahawah, Barak, Yahawash. Barak, Yahawah, Barak, Yahawash. Got to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawash, Bahasham, Qadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone led me to this truth and been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, and show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those who are part of the elect and to the hopeful elect. Lord willing to be part of that number. Lord willing to be edifying to those who fear the name of the Lord and are striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 5. It is not slack 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9 is unto a ring. 2 Ezra chapter 5, verse 42. Abal, the water for tuning in. Yahawah, Barak, Atham. You know, to all you sincere believers, and Lord willing, we'll be at His altar name, Yahawah today. Kwam Yasharala. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.